Jacob and Carly hold a really strong, powerful container that is so centered in love, like completely centered in the heart. And what that did for me is it created an experience that's very different from most experiences I've been to, where the container was so solid that I felt such safety and such trust that I was able to actually like lean into my edges, try new things, and expand my comfort zone in a way I haven't been able to in other places, in other settings. I have a really high standard for the frequency of the heart, the frequency of love, and I really have a high standard for feeling safety in my nervous system. And I was able to experience that here in a way that I haven't experienced at any other event like this at all. So I am just so eternally grateful for Jacob and Carly and all of the facilitators here. I truly feel like I'm leaving this event feeling more embodied, feeling more expressive, and feeling like I've returned back home to myself. Like this container has allowed me, it's created the safety for me to be able to show my true self again in a way that I felt I've been hiding because of the areas I've been in. So this has been really magical, and I'm just so grateful.
To drop into the untethered container has allowed me to access a true feeling of wealth. It's the coming off of this weekend of expression and community and group love. It's the wealthiest I've felt in my entire life. Thank you so much for providing the space, and I want the whole world to experience untethered.
And so this really unlocked a lot, and it unlocked me. It unlocked me. It unlocked me to actually practice self-love for the first time. I never really gave myself the chance to hold space for myself, and this experience has really helped me reflect and dive deeper within myself. And for other people too, it was hard, I didn't know what I'm gonna expect. I was worried maybe I wasn't represented, or there's not other folks like queer people of color, but there were. And I felt safe, and to the point that I could actually speak to some of the leaders about something I've never got to speak about, my traumas. And because speaking of that trauma, it unlocked deeper things, and I'm just like, no words I can't even fathom, but I just know that untethering is untethering all this shit, all this things that I was conditioned, that I am reconditioning myself and reprogramming, all these things that I thought was like supposed to be right, or this is the way, but it ain't, bro. And it's all thanks to this. And I highly recommend y'all to come and actually experience what I got to experience, because I think you deserve to have a best life. In order to be a fucking healer, you gotta do the work, girl. You gotta do the work, boy. You gotta do the work them day. With much love and gratitude to those that have run this place. And I can't wait to be part of it again. I thank you all.
Oh.
When I first heard about it in Big Bear Lake, California, I was like, I'm there. Like it was, I already felt it in my heart, and I didn't know. I knew one person. I didn't know Bliss or Jacob, but it was just like, I'm supposed to be here. And now I know why, because thanks to Ryan's Kings, Queens, and Kink Camp, I have liberated myself from shame around sexuality. And it's just so meaningful. It's so powerful. I feel empowered. And I'm thriving in this new experience, in this new way that I see sexuality and sensuality and relationships and love and connecting with others in a more sensual way. So I am so grateful, so much love. Shouts out to everyone in my camp, snaps to them. And yeah, I encourage anyone who is willing to step outside of their comfort zone and do things a little differently to come to Untethered Summer Camp. Thank you so much. Woo!
I am feeling so good here at the end of Untethered Movement. I came here looking for a supportive community and a place to help my inner child shine. And this was everything that I thought it would be and more. The community of Untethered Movement has been beautiful. I felt welcomed from the very first moment that I came in, and all of the activities were amazing. And really, there's just such a beautiful container of love and of safety and of support and of curiosity and of togetherness that really allowed me to feel safe to just to just be myself, to be my full, wild, creative, funny self. And when those moments arose where I did feel the heaviness and the tears and the sense of disconnection, that was welcome too. And that was such a beautiful thing about Untethered Movement, is that all of me was welcomed here. You know, the joy and the pain, the playfulness and the anxiety around being around other people sometimes, and all of it was welcome, all of it was supported. And my heart right now is just so full of love for my brothers and sisters, and I'm leaving this experience with a greater sense of trust in myself, a greater confidence in just my ability to connect and to be playful and to be funny, and a much deeper connection with my body too, just feeling much more grounded and connected to my body. Also, I was here with my partner Ayala, and our connection deepened through some of the intimacy workshops here, and I feel like we're grown even more deeper as a couple. And so, yeah, if you're considering coming to Untethered Movement, I would say just do it. Go for it. This is such a beautiful container, such a beautiful community where you're going to be held, supported, loved, and let all of yourself just, yes, fully out, living, and then be able to spread this power and love and joy out into the world. So come on in. The water's warm.
I came across Untethered kind of very randomly. I saw an ad on Instagram, and it was like 2 days before the event. And the funny thing is, like, I was on a road trip and I wasn't even home, and I just booked my tickets. And then I just got here, and I think it was it was like one of the best experiences I've had in my life, and I'm so glad that I came here. It was unlike anything I've ever experienced before. It's a mixture of like connection, unity, love, movement, expression, play, intimacy, everything together in one place. It's right now I'm just feeling so full of love, and it's kind of overwhelming to be honest. And and then the camps, I was part of the Sacred Sexuality camp, and it was Brenna and Jonathan. They were amazing, and gave me a chance to figure out who I really am at my core self, and what are the parts of me that are holding me back from from being true love and sharing that love with other people. The camp was amazing as well, and the workshops we had, the yoga sessions we had in the morning, awesome. And the food was great. I loved everything, the nature, the cabins, the people, especially the people. So many amazing, beautiful souls out here, and so many hugs, so many cuddles, so many conversations. I just loved every bit of it. And one thing I would like to add is that I've been doing a lot of, transformational work, self-work, self-help work, but it has mostly been by myself, meditation and different modalities, breath work, and all of this. But this was the first time that the community has actually helped me figure out who I really am. So I think that was beautiful to be able to get to see yourself in other people, and then feeling that connection and unity with all of them. So I think that was beautiful. And and the dancing, I love the dancing. I was so fucking tired. Sorry for the F word. I was so tired, but I just still wanted to dance all night. By the way, I suck at dancing, so that shows how much I was enjoying the moment and enjoying putting myself out of my comfort zone. This is way out of my comfort zone, to be honest, but I love every bit of it. And I think even in just 3 days, I've grown so much, and I've known a lot of things about myself that I didn't know before. I'm so proud of myself for doing this. And I'm so much more in love with myself now than before I came. This untethered moment it's a beautiful thing created by Jacob and Bliss, and I absolutely love what they're doing, and the whole team, the volunteers, and everyone. So I would like to thank all the people who were involved in this, and for inviting me here, and just giving me the time of my life. Thank you.
So my intention when coming to Untethered 2023 was just to find community of like-minded individuals who are on a similar path, and to form those relationships and those bonds and that network to help me learn and grow from them and do the work inside myself, and ultimately become a better person than when I arrived. And I feel like that mission was fulfilled. I came not knowing anybody, and now I'm part of a community that's much larger, and it's growing, and I mean, it feels great, and I'm looking forward to staying in touch with these people.